Yo, what's up? You guys know what it is already. It's Thursday. Welcome to another video. Gonna be making a quick little meal and talking to you guys about how I put together meals. So, yeah, let's get it. Yo. Hello to all of you absolutely gorgeous individuals. It is a Thursday once again, so that means a little bit of lactose soy milk on your timeline. And I hope you guys are doing well. I'm sure that you guys have put in your best effort this week. If not, you put in enough. And it's almost time for the weekend. So let me help guide you guys there. Today we're going to be making a quick meal. And I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about how someone like me, a home cook with zero professional experience, thinks about putting together a meal, a feast, any sort of eating arrangement, let's say it. So let's take this meal, for example. I think that when anyone is putting together a meal, there's two major things that you have to be aware of. And both of them kind of fall within the same logic, and that's variety. I think that with anything in life, variety makes things interesting, and it applies to food as well. Now, in this specific context, I think the two most important aspects are variety in texture and variety in flavor. So for example, if I'm going to be putting together something very soft, very silky, like a tofu dish, I'd want to balance that out with something with a lot more texture, something very crunchy, like the cucumbers that were quickly pickled. These two things working in conjunction give the eater or the person consuming this meal a variety in their experience. Some bites of the tofu with the rice, some bites with the cucumber and the rice, and some bites with both. These things kind of really add an extra dimension, and it kind of refreshes that person's palate each time they go back for more. Now, something that's within the same vein but not exactly is kind of a difference in temperature too, and this is kind of what the miso soup is doing here. Now that's texture and I guess a side of temperature, but flavor is also extremely important. Like if you eat something and it's only savory or only sweet, it tends to be a little bit boring, and I think as most of us grow up, we're not really into that one-dimensional flavor profile anymore. So that's why I try to always incorporate two major flavoring components whenever I'm cooking. So when I'm making the tofu dish, not only did I use light soy sauce, but also dark soy sauce to add that little extra caramel flavor, as well as a little layer of dimension. And then the chili oil just gives it that additional layer of spice and extra component that makes it a lot more interesting. The cucumbers, because I was using the same chili crisp but not as much of the oil, I wanted to kind of change up the flavor by adding a lot of sugar, and that kind of altered that dimension a little bit. And by pairing it with the miso soup, which is a very heavily fermented type of dish, ingredient, whatever you want to call it, it kind of adds that funkiness to the whole meal, bringing everything together. And I think you can apply this to a lot of different cuisines. When you're thinking about Mexican cuisine and you're putting together a taco night, you have maybe both the hard and soft tacos to kind of have that difference in texture. You have the guac to add that layer of freshness with the lime, the cilantro, the onions in there, and then you have a maybe chive sour cream to add that layer of creaminess. Then you would pair that with different vegetables and fillings to kind of give you a wide variety of both textures but also flavors. So, next time you're putting together a meal, maybe it's just like a frozen meal, fries and chicken fingers. Maybe spruce it up with a couple different sauces and really apply this ideology. I think it really does go a long way, and I hope that you guys found this really quick video informational. But that's it. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Have a good weekend and eat well. Mwah. Yo, I'm sorry. I got really hungry, so I started eating, and I realized I'm supposed to film this outro little thing, so. These two literally take like 5 minutes to put together, and they're actually fucking slappers. Y'all got the skills to pick up tofu with your chopstick? Fuck yeah. That's it. See you later.